Alrighty guys, 2006 Ram 3500, 5.9 Cummins 24 valve. This procedure should be the same for Ram trucks of the third generation with these big headlights and the slimmer headlights of the half generation before with the 24 valve 5.9 Cummins in them. You might need a bucket to step on. For demonstrational purposes, the filter is already pre-removed. What you're going to need is, I'm using a 1/2 inch drive ratchet with a 1 1/8" socket. You might be able to use a deep well or a short well. Either should work fine. Behind the air horn here is the filter housing, kind of towards the bottom. As mentioned earlier, this filter is already loose, but once yours is loose, it will just pull out of the top like so, out of that can down there, and you will have your lid and filter. So, on this lid, there's going to be an O-ring at the base of the threads here. Your new filter should come with that O-ring. You're just going to pull that O-ring off and replace it. This filter is held in by little teeth on the inside of the cap here. You should be able to pry those gently with your finger, and this filter should just pull right out of the teeth. Try not to be too rough with it, that way you don't break the teeth. Base of the filter has a hole in it. You can put this filter in upside down, so you want to make sure the hole is at the bottom of the lid here. That way your filter assembly slides back down into the fuel canister. That being said, the new filter, I'm using a K&N PF4200. This is what it looks like. Has the new O-ring. That's the new O-ring that you will put around your lid before putting in your filter, with the hole facing the bottom, so it will slide back into the canister. Do not touch the outside of the filter with your greasy little hands. You'll contaminate the filter, so try to wash your hands, or at least put a glove on before you put this back in, as to not contaminate it. Once it's in the lid, it'll just slide back into the canister, and you can tighten the lid back down with your handy dandy ratchet and socket here. Don't over tighten it, because you will crack the lid. There's no reason to put fear into it. Just snug it up a little bit and it should be fine. There's no need to bleed the system. The truck should fire right up right afterwards. I've never had the need to bleed it. So if you guys have any trouble, please feel free to ask. Any comments, make them below. If I missed something, please feel free to let me know. That way I can make better videos in the future. Thanks. Have a good night.